Black, black. Gold, gold. There we go. Back man. Blue 80.
Snap coming at one. Now wins. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Jordan Matthews, the one he was looking for. And now it's second down.
Hang in there,
Line
now.
of
Hang in there
scrimmage,
now.
again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Sunday, Sunday. Hey, stash, stash. Here, shift. Black, black, come on. Lion, lion.
Back to the air on second down. Wins. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. So he can't hang on. And as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know. But you're going to get hit anyways. Might as well hold on to the ball.
Come on now.
Well, you know
Let's
a
go.
coach said that, right?
Run,
You're not
run.
an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
82, 82. Here, shift.
Now Wentz on third down. And Jeffrey's got it. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust,
Great
and that's why they're
15,
able to
great
find it in this type of a situation.
Throwing now is Wentz. Open man left side is Wallace, complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up.
Great
They feel like they
15,
have the
great
advantage.
15.
They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. To throw, it's Wentz. And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Look, there is a certainty in this game. We know that wherever he goes, he's going to draw a big-time crowd.
Throws into double coverage there, and look, that's something that he's going to have to deal with a lot in this game, I'm sure.
Yeah, they were lucky to get away with that one where it just fell incomplete, but they're going to count on him to uncover latent routes and make some difficult catches.
They come up now, 3rd and 5,
81, 81.
following the incomplete pass.
Black, black, come on. Liz, Liz. Here, shift. Wrap, wrap, wrap.
Again, it's Wentz. Jeffrey with a catch left side. An Eagle first down. Wentz hooking up with Jeffrey.
I have no crystal ball up here. I can't truly see into the future. But if they don't start getting some pressure on him, make him move around a little bit and do something with the receivers, change up their timing, they're just going to get shredded as we've seen so far. Right now, they're off to a blazing start.
Yeah, and you are right. He looks way too comfortable back there in the pocket.
Yeah, there shouldn't be a pillow back there for him. As a defensive guy, they've got to dump him on the backside a few times, shake things up.
Yeah, they're going to need an in-drive adjustment here on this first series. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Run, run. Go, go. 180. Gold, gold. Great, great.
Wentz to throw on second down. And he slings one that's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And it's 3rd down. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball.
It is not you.
Go.
Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this 3rd down try.
82, 82.
Mike 22.
Working from the gun, Wentz. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
Out of bounds at the 6-yard line.
One play at a time now. 20. 20.
47's the mic. 47's the mic.
Sony Michel, his first catch. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
We got 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Ready to throw on 2nd down. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the play. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
You got 3 down, 3 down.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Michel. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Hey, Gold 66.
Hey, guys, check me out. We got.
Go.
I got 11. He's mine.
On 2nd down, Michel. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And this one is incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
29. Alpha. Let's go.
3 down. Motion.
To throw again. Brady to Michel on the dump off. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another 1st down.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon. And that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this 1st drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. And I put my first tally mark next to the Brady to Gronk counter here.
I think it may be the first of many, because once they get going, look out. Things tend to snowball. Tom Brady trusts Gronk as much as any receiver I think he's thrown to in his career. And it's evident to see that.
Saying something.
That's saying something right there. But he's earned it.
Throwing the out route and complete. That's Bryant. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
Again, it's Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Wrap.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
82.
Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he's got room. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock the defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. To throw his Wentz. Looking outside, and he's got a man. It's Wallace. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. And they're driving, but they come up on a 3rd and short here.
Least 5-7.
This is a Jaybreezy. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Each team has its own terminology. Some people call it jumbo, some call it monster, some call it king. But it doesn't really matter. They're running a big lumber to pick up that 1st down.
Yeah, you think about goal line defense. With the goal line offense, that job getting done. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Wentz. Wide open receiver complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 3rd catch of this 1st half for him, and this one is a 1st down. And now the passing game here in the 2nd quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
And now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Hey, 4 down.
Sunday.
Another runner now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to...
Now he'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. Lawrence Guy breaking through to get him for a loss of 7.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
Here, shift. Black, come on.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. Run for it, and he will. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. And Elliott puts this one through. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Watch the slant.
Blue 20.
Whip. Watch the whip.
Wait.
Right there. 54, right there.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
That's it, baby.
Let's go.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Tight end left.
Alabama, green 80.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michelle. And at the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. His first carry of their 2nd drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their 1st drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
Check. Hot route. Hot.
Shadow.
Mike's 5-4. Watch the run.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st. Michelle pushing his way through. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
Number 21.
2 minutes to play here in the 1st half. Back to Foxborough after this. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Tight end, watch tight end. Tight right.
Brady now on 1st down. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a 1st down. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
29. Alpha.
28. Watch tight. Tight ends
Rip.
Watch tight. Tight ends right.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Goes underneath here to White. And he'll go down at the 28.
That's it, baby.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Odd. 3 down. Odd. Check three.
Check it.
Mike's 55.
They'll run him now out of the gun. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
Hey. We got 4.
We go. Attack him.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. Gronkowski, the intended target.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Gold, gold.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right.
Liz. Black, come on.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. Drops it off to Ajayi. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice gain.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, it's usually a good matchup for him.
Caught right side is Jeffrey. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing on first is Wentz. Ertz has it left side. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
This offense finding its legs
82,
now.
82.
Here's another 1st and 10.
We got 4.
Here, shit.
Oh, shit.
81. 82.
From midfield, here's Wentz. Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Tight end right.
Alpha.
Hey, guys.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And he'll get that to Michelle, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A very solid gain of 27. A good way there to have him bounce back from the interception last drive. Something underneath, a little bit of rhythm going.
I know the best ones in the league have supreme confidence, but every now and then you need a little booster, don't you? This is their way of protecting him and bringing him back, and then they'll turn him loose later, I would think.
Here we go. Wait.
Hey, we got 3 down.
On the handoff, it's Michelle. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Ozzy.
Single. Watch 13. 13's crossing.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Philip Dorsett as the first half is winding down. And the Pats able to cash in for 6. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And out now come the Eagles. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division, looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number two goal is win your division. Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can try to have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throw right side taken in by Wallace. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he's gonna miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good. So we've reached halftime here at Gillette Stadium with the Patriots on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. He makes a wonderful play there off the corner, protecting his side of the field.
Oh, that reminds me of the great defenses of old, doesn't it? The Pittsburgh Steelers, Steel Curtain. They would not let you get on the field if you could only do one thing. You had to be a complete guy, and you had to be able to tackle.
Now, I know I've said this before, but you know I wasn't alive when the Steel Curtain was played. I know them, but I just want to let you know I wasn't alive.
I'm going to keep peppering that in there, and one of these days you're going to think that you were.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
Let's go, let's go.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Key 26.
Woo! Strike again!
On first and 10, here's Brady. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
Partner, the Mike linebacker, the middle linebacker has so many different responsibilities. How excited do you think he was to get home with that blitz?
Yeah, he wants a sack. He got it. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Hey, boys, we got four down.
Here we go.
Go.
Some. Orange. 31.
Here's Brady to throw. And that's incomplete. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free. And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Four down. Check.
Working from the gun is Brady. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, This feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because that's exactly what they played it up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
Great.
Wentz now on first down. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. And it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his second interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
Brady and the Patriots now, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Throwing now is Brady. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get him down here at the 23. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Go!
Hey, here I come.
Woo!
Here I come.
Alpha!
From the gun, it's Brady. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on.
Fine. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
3 down.
Hey, goal 66.
He's checking. Crash.
Move out.
Kill.
They'll try to get this offense going with Michelle. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey,
And there we saw one of the
Alabama.
downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Coming to you.
And it's Michelle once again.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big-time run there by Sony Michel. 44 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Wide!
Now a carry for White. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Now that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up second and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Shift.
Hey, Gold 66.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Sub.
Here we go.
53, Linda.
Now he'll throw with Brady. He'll check this one down to Michelle. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a third down.
Let's go.
Strong left.
One play at a time now.
They'll try to run over it. Here's Michelle. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
Run. They're running.
And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They're running it. It's Michelle. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Back now in Foxborough. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
29, Alpha.
Alert. 3 down. Check 36.
53, Linda. Here we go.
Watch twist.
Now a carry for the big fella. This is Jamay's Olawale. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defensive coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
Alpha. Go.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right.
They'll run it now. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. They can get it done. But guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
The best offenses and the ones that win are ones that make adjustments. And right now, I think this team needs to open things up.
And Gostkowski's kick is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10.
Hey!
Ramp.
They'll begin the drive with a jive. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
The good old toss play. And this time they go to the left side, so give a lot of credit to the offensive line. Center, guard, tackle, able to seal that side.
Great 15.
But the guy that we don't give enough credit to, wide receivers.
82,
they have to do
82.
a great job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play can be spilled in the backfield. In this case, everyone handled their responsibilities, and they picked up really nice yardage.
What's this one?
Right 52.
Wentz now on first down. He targets Jordan Matthews, and it's caught. That one goes for 24 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Black, come on.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
Black, come on. Great.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
From the gun, it's Wentz.
Hey.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
It's coming again.
Come on now. Let's go.
Check 99.
Man 5-7.
Into the red zone. Wentz. And his throw here's incomplete. Matthews the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you
now.
get the ball,
Come on now. Let's go.
4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Black. Gold.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. J&J hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles have moved out in front. And he puts it through.
Yeah. Good job.
Elliott now to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
4 down, check.
Now Brady under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
We're going to keep getting sacks.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Hey, 4 down.
Now a pitch out to Michelle. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 9 yards on the gain there, and it's going to bring up a tough 3rd and 7.
The toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Now Brady got to have this one. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
Let's go. Lion. Gold. Great.
Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
So you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
They dump off underneath to Ajayi. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
By 52, by 52.
Dragon.
They'll try to run with Ajayi. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
Come on now. Come on now.
Always know
Let's
that
go.
once you score one touchdown,
You're
without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but he's denied when he's trying to get the second.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Ajayi with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So the Patriots coming out now. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out. That totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackle. Tackle him after the catch, in back.
And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And the Eagles have recovered.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores. Pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
Gold. Ron.
Wins to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for the Eagles, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for New England, it's their first stumble of the season as they'll dip to 8-1 on the year. And they're going to get an extra week to stew over this as they're not back in action until week 11. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.